Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tutorial Tuesday. If you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you click that button and click the notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload a video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these beautiful Christmas cards that are personalized for your friends and family. And I know you're probably looking like, girl, this is supposed to be a beginner project. It is. It is. And I'm going to show you how to do it all with your Cricut. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that everything you see on the project materials list is going to be linked below so that you can get it on my Amazon storefront. And that way you're not missing out on any of the materials. You'll have every single thing you need to make these cards for your friends and family. So let me go ahead and show you everything you're going to need. I'm going to be using this green cardstock. It's a 12 by 12. You don't need a 12 by 12. You could also use an 8 by 11, but this is what I had, so this is what I'm using. Also, you can use whatever color you'd like, but you are going to need cardstock for the outside. Secondly, we are going to go with this red glitter cardstock. This is going to be the color that is going to show through the cutouts that you saw on the front of the card. You don't have to use glitter. You can use whatever your heart desires. If you want it to be flat, if you want it to be iridescent, if you want it to be metallic, you can use that type of cardstock. Whatever your heart desires, do that. Last but not least, you just need a basic white cardstock to put on the inside of your card. This is where we're going to be writing our message. Then we have a 0.4 tip red Cricut pen. This is what I'm using, but you can use any color you want. Again, this is your card. This is how you would like to personalize it. So do what makes your heart happy. And last but not least, I have an adhesive roller to put it all together. So this is going to be the key to making your card a card. So this is like literally the most important piece of the puzzle, the glue. All right, let's get started on making our card. First, we're going to start by heading over to Cricut Design Space and we're going to go to Shapes. We're going to select this square and we're going to resize this square. We're using a 4x6 template for the card, so we are going to go up to the top, hit unlock, and then we are going to do 4 inches for the width and 6 inches for the height. Now we're going to highlight the rectangle that we have and we are going to duplicate it. We're going to place them next to each other and then we're going to overlap them just a tad, and you'll see why in a second. Once we have them overlapped, we're going to select them both. And up here in the top left, we are going to select align, and then we are going to align bottom. This ensures that everything is aligned straight across. And now that we have that together, we're going to move this out of the way. We'll select the whole image, and then we're going to go to the bottom, click combine, and then weld. Now we have one full square. This is our card template, and we can move on to the next part. I'm going to change the color to green just so whenever it's time to cut, we'll just be reminded of which piece of cardstock we need to put on the mat. Okay, so now we are going to add our text. We're going to go up to the top left corner and select a text to cut out our letters for the front of our card. I suggest a bold text with bold letters. I chose this one, but you can choose any bold text you like. For me, the bold text is just easier to cut. So now we're typing the letters in. I type each letter and then hit enter. That's how I got them to do this vertical line. Now that I have them the way that I want them, I am going to fix the spacing. I do want them a little closer together, but you can do whatever you want. Now we're going to go back to shapes, and now we're going to select the score line. The score line we're going to place directly in the middle where the middle of our card would be. We're going to place those squares on the top and bottom just underneath the card, just so we can find the middle point. Then we're going to select both the card and the score line, and then we're going to go to align, and we're going to click center horizontally. And now we have the middle point. We're going to now take our joy and put it on top of the card. We can kind of eyeball because it's 3 letters of where we want it to be. And this looks perfect. Now we could either hide or move the score line. And we're going to now cut the letters into our card. So we're going to go to the top and flip our text horizontally. You'll see why later. Once you fold the card, it's going to look right. But we're going to select both the text and the card, and we're going to go to the bottom, and we are going to click slice. Now we have our cut in our card. We are going to take out the pieces, and then you'll see we have our cutout. At this point, you can unhide or replace your score line. If you're replacing it, we can highlight it and then align it back to the center. After we realign it, we are going to select everything and go down to the bottom right-hand corner and attach it all. And now we have the outer layer of our card. Now we are going to go back into shapes and select another square. This is going to be the layer that goes behind the letters. We're going to go ahead and change the color of the square. And now we are going to unlock it and change the dimensions. I don't have a real measurement for this, but I'm making it just slightly longer than the letters on the card, just so it could fit behind it nicely. Now we are going to go back to shapes and we're going to select another square. And this is going to be for our inside piece. Again, I have no real measurement for this. I'm going to just unlock the square, change the color, and then what I'm doing here is just making this a little slightly smaller than the card, just so that when it fits inside, it doesn't like overlap or anything like that on the outside. So I'm just kind of leaving a little lip, if you can see, around the edge of it. And then I'm selecting it. And now I am going to center it, just so I can make sure that it will be even around all 4 sides. But that is it for that. Now we have all 3 of our shapes that we need to cut out. Now we can move on to the writing part. Now we're going over to text, and now we are going to type in everything we want to put inside of our card, but we are going to select a text that I got from Cricut Design Space. I'm going to select the text bikini. This is one that I bought, and this is a specific text for writing. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the message that we want in our card. And now I am going to select the pen. We're going to hit draw. Under draw, we're going to hit pen. So now you see it has this double lining, and we don't want that. So we're going to go up to style and then writing, and that will change it to the thin font that you see here. And now I'm just going to place it up in the corner and resize it, make it fit the way that I want to. Put it where I would like it to be in the card. Now I'm going to finish my writing and place that where I want it to go. I'm going to change the color to red. We don't have to, but I'm going to do it just because I want to see how it looks on the screen. I like to put everything in the color that I'm going to be using, just because it gives me a better visual. Now that I have everything placed where I want it to go, I'm going to go and select another score line. And I am going to do the exact same thing. We are going to place it where we want it, align it, select, and attach. And guess what? You have officially made a card. So now we just have to assemble it. We're going to go up to the right hand corner and hit make. And now we are at the screen where we start the fun. So on this screen, we are going to change the mat because I'm using a 12 by 12 and we need to change it for each project. So make sure you do that before you start. Here it tells me we're going to score, do the pen, and then we're going to cut. I personally do not have a scoring wheel. I still have my scoring stylus from my last Cricut, and so I'm going to be using that. But you do need to edit the tools if you're going to be using the stylus instead of the wheel. So we're going to go to Edit Tools, click Scoring Stylus, and that's it. And now we're ready to score. So now we're just adding our cardstock to the mat according to our screen. I am adding my scoring stylus. You want to push down until it clicks. Don't make the mistake of not doing that or it will pop out on you. Okay, just that quick. We're done with the scoring stylus. Now we're adding our pen. Again, click it. Make sure it's all the way in. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the cut on camera, but immediately after writing, it does cut it out for you. So now we're on to the next cut. So it's pretty much the same thing, but we're not scoring or anything, so this one's a little easier. We're going to click continue, and then we're going to be selecting glitter cardstock, and now we're ready to cut. All right, our last and final cut. Remember, you're looking at the screen for direction on what to do. We're changing our tool again to the stylus, and now we're ready to cut our last piece. All right, so now it's time to assemble our card. As you can see, if you're looking at it from this standpoint, this is going to be the front of our card. And because we flip the letters, it will come out the right way. And this is what I meant. So we go ahead and fold this on the scoring line. Next, we're going to add our adhesive. You want to stay really close to the letters just so that you can make sure that the cardstock is going to be stuck down around the letters. You don't want them to be lifting up and things to be able to fall behind it. It's not good. Okay, now it is time to add our glitter cardstock to the back of the letters. And it's pretty cut and dry. You just tape it down, smooth it out. All right, so now we have this added to our card. You can see that there is the middle piece missing out of the O. We're going to pull that off the mat, add some adhesive to the middle of the O, and stick that down. Okay, so now for the inside of our card, we are going to take our white cardstock with our writing on it, and we are going to adhere it to the inside of the card. So just take your adhesive, roll it onto your cardstock. You definitely want a lot in the middle and on the edges. Even apply it to the back of the paper with the writing on it, just so you can get it stuck down really good. So then you want to fold your white cardstock in half and just kind of sit it in the middle. It helps you to be able to center it better and your paper won't get stuck to the adhesive that is already laid down on the other cardstock. And then once you feel like you have it in a good spot, just open it up and smooth it out. And look at that. You made a card. I really appreciate you spending time with me today. I hope that you'll join me for the next Tutorial Tuesday. I hope this gave you confidence to work with your Cricut. Comment down below and let me know if there's something else you guys would like to see. And I'll see you next time.